Hello, welcome. Let's try to solve another Leetcode problem. Distant barcodes. So we are in a warehouse. There is a row of barcodes. So where the i's barcode is the barcode I. So we're gonna rearrange the barcodes so that no two adjacent barcodes are equal. You may return any answer, and it is guaranteed to an answer exists. Yeah, actually this problem is easier because it is guaranteed there gonna exist an answer. Otherwise, we have to check the edge cases. So the idea is just to use the greedy idea. And we're gonna prepare an array. And inside the array, we're gonna check the even index and odd index. So for example, this is the even index. It's gonna be 0 to 4. It's gonna be something like that. Yeah, 6. And the odd index is going to be 1, 3, and 5. First of all, we're going to find the most common numbers. It is 1 or 2. So just imagine it's going to be 1. So we're going to put 1 inside the even indexes. It is here. And then we're going to put 2. Because all the indexes have already been consumed. Because the length of the array is 6. So we put 1 inside the even indexes, because after that it has to be 6, and the length of array going to be 7. It goes out of the range. We cannot put it, and then we're going to put the we can put number 2 inside the odd index. So here going to be 2, and here going to be 2, and here going to be 2. So the final answer is going to be 1 2 1 2 and 1 2. Yeah, we're going to return such kind of array. And similarly, 2 1 2 1 2 1 also is the same thing. It is also valid. We can return any kind of answers. Yeah. Now let's just use this kind of idea to solve the problem. We're going to prepare the length of the barcode. Now we're going to use an array, and we can use counter to check the most common elements. Counter barcodes with most common directly in Python. Most common. And then we can just use a for loop to check. Yeah, so for any number v and count inside the array A. So count is the most common numbers. So for example, v gonna be 1 and the count gonna be 3. The count of 1 gonna be 3. Yeah. Now what are we gonna do? We're gonna check the count. So for anything inside the range of the count. And let me just prepare two other variables. So the result gonna be 0 times n, and I gonna be starting from 0. First of all, we're gonna check the even index. So result I gonna equal to this way. I gonna plus equal to 2, and if I more than equal to n, so we can set the I to 1, and finally we can directly return the result. As you can see, the code is really clean because this is a basic pattern. So this pattern is just like rearrange element. We're gonna use a greedy idea to solve the problem, because definitely we are giving some random numbers and we're gonna rearrange it. So the condition is that two same numbers cannot be adjacent to each other. Yeah. Now let me just submit it. As you can see, the time and space complexity is O(n), because we just used the one for loop to solve the problem. Even though here's the two for loops, actually it is just for the counter. Actually the time complexity is O(n). As you can see, this is really fast. Yeah, and n gonna be 10,000. I think that's all about it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.